Hi guys, welcome to the sketchbook tour. This is the first sketchbook I have ever finished in my life. I started this sketchbook in June 2022 and finished it in May 2023. So this tour has been procrastinated, or rather I procrastinated in making this sketchbook tour. But yeah, once again, I'm Yuki and welcome to this channel. So these are self-portraits, I guess. She believed she could, so she did, and be happy. Okay, so this page, this is the first thing I've ever drawn in this sketchbook, and I wanted it to be fairly like no pressure, just draw something. So this has almost no references. I was watching One Piece, so there is some inspiration from Boa Hancock and her sisters. So that's how this turned out. And then this was just a draw this. This is the last thing I draw in the sketchbook, so this was like a let's see how we improve. And there are some improvements, but I kind of still like this one a little bit better. Now I covered the page with gouache to cover the ink, and this I did take a reference out, and you can see here I really like the colors. It's just a simple yellow, blue, and instead of red, more pink. And what I did in the back, I really like. I went over it with some white Posca pen and white gel pen, and just added to the details. That's pretty cool. So here, I needed something that wouldn't bleed through to the next page, so I chose color pencils. And I tried doing that thing where you would like really go hard on the color pencils. And I gotta say, it's not for me. It's too much effort. My hands hurt by the end of it, but I do love the texture of this page, the waxy texture. And she turned out kind of cute. Now, this is the reason why I needed a non-bleeding art material on the previous page, because I made this one first, and it is also color pencils. Now, this one, I do like a little more. I didn't go as hard in making it like blend, but it's cute. And this character right here, like the idea was like she lives in her hair. So you can see like this flower is like the same as the flower on top of her head, and these plants are just kind of like the plants here zoomed in. That's pretty cool. Okay, so here I was trying to be more like intentional with the composition, and yeah, this is I think my Prismacolor alcohol markers, so they're a bit more muted, and I kind of like that. I think I just got the markers, and that's why I was like experimenting with them. And yeah, that's just like for the background. Now this one is also like um inked in the page behind it, and then I just like colored with color pencils, colored her details with color pencils. But the thing is, I hated the original, and I cover it with gouache. So I just got my gouaches, and I don't know how, like, I didn't know how to use them yet, and I just decided to paint this thing. And it's like meh. But that was like the first time I ever used gouache, so it's like acceptable. Now this one, I feel like it's kind of incomplete. Like this part has like should have some kind of detail there, or like I should have just gone out and like actually finished this portrait and it would make more sense. But yeah, this was reference from a Aladdin Broadway brochure thingy, and I really like this. I like this more than the original one. It gives like this kind of comic book vibe. This one didn't turn out as good as this. I think I messed up her face, so I had to go over it with gouache, and kind of like destroys the whole thing, or not destroy it, but you know, it kind of takes away from the this kind of look. But I do like this. So here I was trying to up my game in composition, and what I did was I looked up references of like sketchbook sketchbook spreads, and what I did was I copied the placements of the character. Not the actual spread book, but yeah, like the how they were positioned and like the scale of them. And I think that worked really well for me. So yeah, I did that thing again where I would draw and like just outline the alcohol bleed, and I like that. And like I don't like the page behind it, so I covered it. And just to bring that in, I made more milk tea and like coffee and a muffin. Okay, so this is actually from a I think me and my sister went to Cheesecake Factory, and one of the waiters had really bright green hair with pretty butterflies in her, like butterfly clips. Now, it it doesn't really represent that person as well, but like yeah, she looked way more prettier. But there's the cheesecake. Now this one, I was watching Stranger Things at the time, and I wasn't using anyone exactly for references, but like again, it was inspired by the episode where Robin and Nancy, is that what their name is? It's been a while. Where they were pretending to be college students, and like so that's what the vibe is. And then I gave her glasses, so she ended up looking like a adult Mirabelle. Okay, this one I was like, okay, I need to start practicing like full body portraits, and this one turned out really well. And I kind of like it. Again, that's why this one's painted so that it covers her ink. And this one, it's like a wedding dress, and her details, yeah, they're fine. Like I couldn't get her face right, so I just covered it. Now the next page I don't really like. I didn't have black enough like art materials at that time, and like getting the details to be delicate were like hard for me, but other than that, I think it's kind of okay. Now this one gave me so much trouble. I repainted it and outlined it and painted it over and over and over again. Like I do like the background and like even like her dress, but like just figuring out how to like get her face right was just so much trouble. And then I left it alone, and then I went back in and tried to make line work, and it did not work out. But oh well. Okay, so this one was also like, I think from this page I sketched like maybe 10 pages, and these are all part of it. So I guess the coloring part was getting to me. Like I was burning out. But yeah, it's like they're fine. I think there was a character here that I messed up, so I just covered it. And here's like these were I colored these with alcohol markers, but yeah, I can see like the quality dwindling because these are all just one session. And by here, like I just couldn't be bothered anymore. I do like this. So this is also like a bleed marker, alcohol marker bleed through, and I do like the effect it has. It's like some kind of graffiti art on that wall, and here it is. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, I think that's cool. Um, so I have like the theme of this sketchbook is like trying to improve. So again, I was trying to improve composition, and here I was trying to improve my hands because if you haven't noticed, everyone has their hands cut off. And if they don't have their hands cut off, like they're very like hidden, or like look at those hands. It's like ah, ignoring, just trying to like get by. So yeah, I tried practicing actual hands, and this one is a cover up. I think, yeah, I think I have a video actually covering it up. Oh no. Anyway, it's cover up. Ooh, I do like this page. Just because of the chaotic nature of it. Like this one, like the paint didn't dry and I closed it and it got here, and I kind of like the effect. Let's see. Okay, I think I was watching, um, Vox Machina on Amazon Prime. And again, it's not an actual character, but it's like inspired by it, like the darkness in the first few episodes and like elf ears. So this page here, I was thinking like if I make a comic book or like a webtoon series, can I actually like create my own design? And this is like what I came up with for like as a character design thing. It's like okay, yeah. And also I think, oh my god, did I just shout? I'm sorry. I also just got my Posca pens, and that's why they all have like these Posca pen hair highlights thing. And yeah, like I said, I was watching Vox Machina, so there's some Kiki art. Oh my god, what is her name? Keelit art. And again, Posca pens are new, so I trying them out. Okay, so this one is a spring versus winter kind of spread. So I tried to do like a little thumbnail thing and a like full body and a close up and like a flower and some, yeah, things to signify the seasons. Here, okay, yeah, I'm just sketching, coloring. I think this is the School for Good and Evil sketch. We were watching it at the time. So this one, I kind of just copy someone's art here, and that's why it's like fine that it's not visible because yeah, I just like copy the exact design. But I do like the effect it had, and I should really try doing this style again, but with my own design. So this spread here, I was trying to recreate the girl with the basketball, but I was like, why is it not working? And I realized later on that she's scrunched up. That's why her whole body fits on the page, and she's like maybe up to her knees in the spread. And I tried to put a whole person in, and so that's why like her proportions are squished. And so I just redraw her here, and it was kind of empty, so I tried to look up minimal tattoos and use that as the design. Now, I can't be a tattoo artist. Like, look at those line work. Yeah, I would have to pay damages to the people I tattoo. This is just another cover up. And this is like some art studies from a graphic novel that I really like. It's called Himawari House. So I was just like trying to study that art style. And this is just almost like a throwaway page for me. Yeah, I think I just covered it with gouache and then I went over it with charcoal pencil, and that's why it's so messy. Okay, this one again, I was saying I was trying to learn how to draw hands, and so I watched a tutorial, and I also used the graphic novel as like references. That's why she's using chopsticks and stuff like that. Now the tutorial said to just color a few hands to make them pop, and then one day I just went back and like colored all of them. Okay, this one I just got my ink, so I was testing it out, and that's what happened. And here I kind of wanted to recreate that first few art things that I did. Let me find it. This one, I wanted to recreate this kind of thing because I really do like it. And this is what I came up with. It's not as good as the one. It's the original one. I do like this better, just because of that like white texture that happened. And I used the inks, and this matches well with it. Also use the inks. Yeah, I like this spread. Now, here I was trying to go back to the basics and just use pencil. And she turned out looking like one of my aunts when my aunt was younger. But yeah, here are some portraits, pencil portraits. Okay, so here I just wanted to do something cute, and I think I was just starting to like film my art, and I just wanted a quick like TikTok video. So I made a quick watercolor background and like color pencil cute art, cute little animals that I found on Pinterest. And here again, I was making a TikTok, and this was the main art piece in that TikTok, but I needed something on this page, so I just made something really quick. And I don't like the line art. Like, I need to figure that out. But yeah, here it goes. And then here I just took like colors from this page and made something here. So you can see the bugs are like silver and blue. So this one I just needed to like fill it up. So I used gouache, and I tried doing a floating islands thing. It kind of lacks in detail. Ooh, this one, I do like this one. Like, I was trying to figure out proportions and stuff. And here, yeah, just going back to the basics with alcohol markers and paint. I think that's paint, but yeah. So here, that's like, I think this turned out pretty cool. Like, I just used color pencils in a new way. This one, I'm not happy with that background, but other than that, I do love the actual page. So again, I figure out what was wrong with the attempt I did with the basketball. So like, I found references that were scrunched up, and I think it turned out pretty well. Like, yeah. And here, you can see, yeah, from the chair, I put her in a cart, grocery cart, and all her groceries are outside. This one is a little more, I think I was going for like an emoji thing, but the original one is way better. So yeah, these are all just Pinterest girls. And yeah, I was tired of doing this whole thing where I would just remake the page, so I try to like find something else out of it. And I tried, guys. So here, yeah, you can see her jacket turned into a dress. Her other yellow jacket turned into a nude person. Stuff like that. And this one, I just used color pencils and tried the whole waxy thing again. This one was just, I think I found this on Pinterest and I draw that, and then I draw this one and I draw this one, and I just made it whole thing. I kind of dropped the ball. Like, I like these three. I don't like these. And then I just needed to fill something up here, and since I use color pencils, I needed to use color pencils, and that's what we got. Okay, so this one, yeah, I think I used a magazine for references. That's why there's so much makeup, because the magazine was selling makeup. And this one, again, this was a no reference, just some sketches. This one's like an actual thing in my house that I tried drawing from reference, and just more random sketches. And I think these are watercolor, and this one's highlighters, I mean. And yeah, these are all in the video, so if you want to see that. And that's my sketchbook, my first sketchbook. Okay, like I said in the beginning of this video, this is the first sketchbook I have ever finished, but I still have two more sketchbooks that are in the works, this one and this one, but they are so close to being done. And I did start these sketchbooks before this one, so even though these are older, this one gets the title of number one just because it was done first. But yeah, these two sketchbooks are almost done, and they will be getting sketchbook tours soon. A little sneak peek, let's see. Yeah, way less curated, I guess. And I have two more sketchbooks that I can start working on. So maybe I'm going to make a starting a new sketchbook video. But that's all for now. Keep creating, everyone, and see you next time. Bye.